guys, my name is Rotmos and today we're gonna play The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. And we are gonna do the intro and first shrine. Now I'm gonna make more videos like this in a couple of weeks after, but for now this is what we got.
This strange gloom keeps getting thicker.
So, me and Zelda, we are going beneath Hyrule Castle. If you've played Breath of the Wild, you would know why. Probably.
We've been descending for a while now. These tunnels are deeper than I thought. What could be down here?
Yeah, Zelda, Princess of Hyrule. So, we are gonna descend down into Hyrule Castle, beneath Hyrule Castle. Now, I am a speedrunner, but since Zelda is very slow, I'm gonna have to, go with her. And, over here, she's gonna talk about some things. Oh, whoops, too early. And now it should work. Yeah.
People have been falling ill after coming into contact with the gloom drifting through these caverns. Though here it seems almost misty and not concentrated enough to harm us.
It has harmed people, but it's too misty
We'll
to
keep
harm
going,
us.
with it coming up from beneath Hyrule Castle. We do not know what waits below, so we need to be ready for anything.
We have to be ready for anything.
I know I'll be okay
that
with you,
is below us.
Link. Let's go solve this
Oh,
mystery.
and I am a 9-year-old YouTuber, guys. I'm not an old animator. Oh no, YouTuber, not animator. So we're gonna go down. And this black stuff you don't have to be afraid of, because it's not gonna harm you or anything. Now you're just gonna follow Zelda down to the next cutscene or speech. When she stops and looks to something, then you should start to talk to her. This is the cutscene where the Master Sword. She talks about the Master Sword lighting up, and it's sensing something. Okay, so we need to go deeper. And remember, when she stops, then you have to talk to her. And maybe you have to wait for her also. Because if you don't wait for her, you won't trigger the cutscenes. She's gonna do a little stop there, but then you don't have to talk to her. She's gonna show some ruins over here from something called a Zonai. We'll get to that later on in the video. So we're gonna keep on descending downwards. Then she's gonna see this ruin here, and then you see how she stops. Then you're gonna talk to her, and she's gonna mention some things. I don't listen to what she says, so I just skip everything. And then look, she stops. Then you're gonna talk to her. And we're gonna keep on descending downwards, move out of the way so Zelda can get through. Hey, fun fact, did you know that my cat's name is Zelda as well? Yeah, I got it from this game. I thought it was pretty cool, so I decided, why not name our cat Zelda? Then you might have seen some bats on my screen. You're gonna go ahead and defeat those. And you can go ahead and sneak, but they'll see you anyways. You're gonna try to knock them.
You are not hurt, are you, Link?
You're hurt, but you're not really hurt. And then she's gonna see some mirrors. And this is probably the longest cutscene in the game.
Look at these murals. The written histories of the royal family include stories of a great war fought long ago. It was a conflict between allied tribes and someone only ever referred to as the Demon King. Is it possible? Do these murals depict the same legend?
And she's gonna, there's gonna come some very ominous music, but then it's gonna stop after
This
that.
is similar to the statues we saw earlier.
And as you can see, that is a Zonai. That's what Zonai is. But
look like
once again, we'll get to that later in the video.
This depiction certainly suggests that the Zonai descended from the heavens. It is said that my ancestors,
And
the first
she's
of
gonna
Hyrule's
mention
royal
that
family,
they too are
were born from a union with
ancestors,
gods
and
who had
they're the
descended from
ones
the heavens.
who made the Hyrule
These
Kingdom.
murals tell a similar story, and if they are accurate, then the gods mentioned were the Zonai. They must have forged a relationship with the Hylians of that time, working together to establish...
Yeah, the Zonais and Hylians work together to establish the Kingdom of Hyrule.
He seems to be stealing
And
something of
that
incredible
figure
power
there,
from the young
he
kingdom.
is going to be someone called the Demon King.
This all aligns with what I've read during
And
the
he is
studies.
stealing a stone.
And then this.
We'll get to that
shows the
in
Demon King
a video way past
and a fierce battle
this.
against him. If the creature depicted here really does represent the Demon King, then... Oh. Incredible! This mural must be the Great War recorded in the royal histories! This is the imprisoning war! And the events that led
this
up to
is called the Imprisoning War.
This is a huge discovery!
And yeah, there was just some ominous music, but it went over. Now there's going to be some more ominous music
Now to use this
coming.
invention of Pura's. I'm glad I didn't leave
And
behind.
it's very disturbing. I'm sorry,
so easy
but
to
it's very
record.
disturbing.
You point it and click. Oh,
I'm not one of these cutscene guys, so I would
looks
want
like
to
the rest
skip
of the
this.
murals are obscured.
But for the sake of the video, I'm not, because I know that a lot of you guys like to watch cutscenes.
Just what is this place? Maybe we'll find more
And
answers
we're
farther
gonna
ahead.
descend further, and you see that red black
keep
stuff.
moving deeper.
It still doesn't harm you, even though it's a bit like more red. It's not gonna harm you. Later on in different videos, I'm gonna show you what does harm you. And make sure to hit the subscribe button and like the video. And comment down below if you're wondering something that I missed or something we could have done. Yeah, I say that now and not at the end of the video. And now it's gonna come like stuff up. It still doesn't hurt you, okay? You're safe. And it's very ominous music playing here. Yeah, I know. It's very ominous. I cannot express how ominous it is. Down here. Go wait for Zelda. And keep descending downwards. And down here there's gonna come even more ominous music. There's a lot of ominous music in the intro. And this is kind of the gameplay. It's the intro, but you haven't really gotten to the more adventurous parts yet. It comes when you get off the spoiler alert. I say that instead of what it actually is because it's a spoiler for different videos. And you see that light there? You're gonna want to go slightly to the right, because then you trigger the cutscene. And there's gonna be some red gloom over there. And now you cannot really do anything, but you will get attacked.
What is that?
Zelda's saying, what is that? And there's gonna be a very creepy figure here. And it's very creepy. I can show you soon. It will come soon. He's pretty scary, and might be a jump scare for some of you. Yeah, that's a stone. That stone we were talking about. Yeah, ominous music playing, and now you see it's very creepy, and he's gonna come to life. Yeah, it's very creepy. And then here, Zelda is not gonna get attacked by Link, but Link gets attacked. Yeah, it's kind of the same parts as Breath of the Wild. All of your stamina and hearts go down. And you're probably wondering, what will happen to the Master Sword, Rotmos? Well, we'll get that to there later on in the video.
Was that the sword
And
that seals
his
the
voice is very
darkness?
dark.
The blade that shatters
And I
so
can say
easily
he's not
against
nice.
my power cannot save you from me.
And this guy is the Demon King. Don't worry, you won't trigger any boss fights in the beginning of the game. It's just a cutscene. You're safe. And your Master Sword isn't damaged for now.
And that was all you could do.
How do you
And
know our
Zelda's
names?
gonna say, how do you know our names? And then he's gonna shoot something up into the air, which like pushes Hyrule up into the sky. Kind of like pushes Hyrule up into the sky. And no one knows how it's done. And then, if you ever decide to go to Hyrule Castle, a part of it's gonna fall off. A couple of parts of it is gonna fall off. Yeah, look here. That falls down. And you can't explore as much. But there's a couple of really good things you can get in Hyrule Castle still. Oh, just please don't encounter Gloom Hands in the beginning of the game. That is very bad. And Link's very bad in his arm. And then Zelda's gonna fall down into the abyss. And Link's gonna try to catch her with his bad arm. But he misses. And there's gonna be something similar to this, but different, at the very end of the game. And then the hand saved him. Then there comes some weird music. Yeah, this music is a bit weird. Then you're gonna see the people from Kairiko village are like shocked and like, what is this? What's happening? And Hyrule Castle is completely going up into the air. And loading. Dun 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 dun. And then this is not the title screen. It might look like the title screen a bit, but it's just more of the cutscene. And Link's arm well, now you're gonna see that his arm is attached to Link now, and someone named Roru is going to tell you more about this just now. Link's gonna wake up and be like, where am I? Like, yeah. And then he's gonna see that he has that robotic arm. And he's like really shocked. And he's like,
Link,
what is this?
Finally,
Yeah.
awake.
And this guy, his name is Raru. Sword of the right arm.
I've heard a great deal about
He's
you.
heard
from
a great
Zelda.
deal of you from Zelda. And lots of stuff like that.
Your wounds were severe.
His
I am relieved to see
stuff
you escaped
was
death.
severe because he might have died.
Your arm,
so he got this
however, was
robotic
beyond
arm
saving.
to
I had to
stop
replace
him
it,
from
lest
dying.
the injury endanger you further.
Rory had to replace it with like plastic surgery. Then you're gonna see the Master Sword, but now when you go to the Master Sword, you're gonna see that it's not looking really good, and you're gonna pick it up, but it doesn't do as much damage as it should do. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit bad. Does 1 attack damage, but it's good for the beginning of the game. Then you're gonna go ahead and chop down these vines, yeah, as you can see. And here, you're gonna examine, and there's gonna trigger a little cutscene here, and he's gonna get a bit scared. But don't worry, no enemies are coming. And now you see those are gonna start moving, but you cannot do anything with them right now. Right now you're just gonna go through the door. Okay, let's go through the door. Sorry if you hear something in the background, it's just my little brother is a bit mad. He's mad all the time. He wants to play with friends all the time, and he's just mad that I get to play with them more than him. We're gonna climb up this wall. And then you're gonna dive down here. And here, it's gonna say something important. Landing in water, even from a great height, will prevent you from taking fall damage. So that's very useful. You're gonna open this chest here, and it's not something you need to collect, but Arctic legwear. I call it Arctic, not Arctic. I don't know why. It just feels right saying it like that. And we have no bow and no shield. But you will get those later on in the video. And then here, just like Breath of the Wild, this is the beginning, like, screen. It's very nice music, I think. And over there you're gonna see a dragon. You cannot go to that dragon right now, I'm afraid. But if you ever want to, I will make a video of it someday. Because this is my first ever video, and I make a video every week. That's my goal. The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Then we're gonna fly down, and you're gonna see a shrine there in the distance. Well, that's one. But you're gonna go accelerate and right down. You can dash a bit if you want. You can maybe take a break on the lily pads, but you're supposed to go up on the metal pathway or stone pathway. And then here, there's going to be a stick. You want to collect a bunch of these for what's going to come. Yeah, collect a bunch of these. Because it's going to be very useful for what you're going to encounter now. And as you can see, it's a construct. Don't worry, this isn't a hard enemy. It dies in 1 hit. You can go ahead and get the apples. Take another tree branch. Then if they break, you can... I'm gonna take away some sticks. Sometimes I try to do flurry rushes here, but I forgot. It's actually easier with a shield to do flurry rushes for me. I have some personal things about that. I'm gonna drop some sticks, and there's gonna be another weapon here. A wooden stick, 4 attack damage, your best weapon yet. I'm not gonna equip it right now, but I might very soon. And now you see that weird looking metal thing. That's not another enemy. That is a construct. You see this animation. It's not an enemy. It's not gonna trigger anything. It's just a cutscene. And it's gonna give you something similar to the Sheikah Slate in Breath of the Wild. Something similar. Yeah, a parapad. You know that thing in the intro that Zelda was using to taking pictures of stuff? That's what you got from her. Even though she went spoiler alert in time, she managed to give this to Link. And now you can open. And now you're gonna get a quest, so you can just follow the yellow dot. And he's gonna say that you're in the Garden of Time, and you should go to the Temple of Time, and that you're supposed to trigger that. And to trigger that, you basically press examine. Yeah, and then there's gonna come a little cutscene here. Of the bridge coming, and you see over there, maybe you don't, but in the right side there's a construct over there, and he's gonna give you another wooden stick. Don't jump off there. I need to go back. I just remembered I have to go back and get the wooden stick. Because this is a replay. I did this before, but now I'm just doing the voice line. I'm not gonna target him. Let's just jump off. Go on the green pad and jump. You want to not land on the land. That's gonna be very painful. And if you don't want to have a pretty hard enemy fight, I suggest you go up on this mountain over here. You might trigger 1 enemy, but that's just because I'm bad at stealth in this game. This is like my... That sounds weird, but it's my second gameplay, and I didn't finish my first gameplay, so it doesn't even count as a second gameplay. Well, actually, then it's my 7th, because I tried to make this video so many times, but I kept doing wrong. And one time I just did a practice, and I thought it was the real thing, but then my dad said, that was just practice, you have to do it over again. But and then I said, I can't, because there won't come a blood moon. I was making a video of the Stadnox, and I thought we should put it online, but Dad said you said too many and but I've learned that you're not supposed to say or in your gameplay. That's not so smart. And you're gonna go up into the staircase over here, staircase, and up there on the left side, you're gonna see like a stone structure. We'll get to that later in the video. You're gonna climb this mountain or stairs, and you have to climb up, and then there's gonna be a construct up here. Don't worry, it's not really hard, but he's gonna put your shield, and if you hit it 4 times, he's gonna touch it. Then you're gonna get a rusty broadsword, and then get some sonar devices and an old wooden shield. Not the best shield ever, but it'll do for now. And then, same here, you're going to press examine, but now there's gonna trigger another cutscene. You're gonna put your hand, but there's gonna be a jump scare here. Yeah, as you can see, he is not allowed to enter with his hand. Don't worry, this is the only time this will
open
ever
only
happen.
to those with sufficient power.
Every other one of these.
I'm sorry.
And that
I did
figure,
not intend to startle you.
that kind of like ghostly
It was
man,
I that spoke to you.
that
earlier.
guy is gonna be
That
Raru.
arm
And you see
originally
his
belonged to
blue
me.
hand. He gave that
Raru.
hand to Link, that robotic arm. Raru, sword of the right arm. And he's gonna
Forgive me
say
for appearing
that
to
it
you
should
in this
open
manner.
the door, but it has lost the power to do so.
Unfortunately,
And you
I no
need to
longer
find
have
the
a physical
shrines of this
form.
island. Unlike Breath of the Wild, the shrines kind of look like
any
mini
case, that arm should
volcanoes.
allow you to
When
open
this,
the
they
door.
are giant stones.
It seems to have lost the power to do so.
And you're gonna head over to the shrine.
You might be able
Now
to
you
restore
can
it,
choose which
but
shrines
you would
you
need
want to
to
go
enter a
to
place
first.
filled with sacred
Bararu's
light.
gonna point you to the closest one.
Of course.
Over there.
Why
Yeah,
not
that's
visit the
the shrine
shrines
I
on
was
this
talking about. And it's gonna come a green light, so you can't miss it.
The shrines.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm sure they are
the
the key.
shrines. Yes, I'm sure they are the key. Okay, well, let's head over on to the shrine. Now, there's gonna be a construct with a bow, and that's pretty useful to get. Sorry, my French there. Now we're going to go there. Don't worry, you can't take any damage from this, but I think it's an inch more, and I think you do take damage. And you see that construct over there, he's gonna notice you. And he's gonna try to shoot you, try to dodge it. Yeah, I dodged it easily. And yeah, this rusty broadsword is not the best weapon ever. And we're gonna get arrows, and that's pretty useful. Now you're not going up that staircase, because that's not where they are. Then there's gonna be another one here. Don't worry, you don't have to fight any more constructs for today's video. Okay, and that's the last construct for today's video, but the video's not over yet. We still have a bit of shrining to do. We're just gonna do one shrine. I don't know if you remember this, but in the beginning of the video I said we'd only do the first shrine and intro. This video is about like 35 minutes long, and it's not the best way to spend my day, but it's a good way for you guys to spend your days. Well, I think so. My mum is like, YouTube isn't good for you. Mums don't understand. They just don't. Families don't understand. They don't understand how much kids need these screens. And if you're a parent watching this, you heard nothing. And now you're gonna pop over into the shrine. And there's gonna be a shrine here, and this is, what shrine is it? I have no idea. I keep skipping stuff because I don't want to do the cutscenes. But I know you guys do, so I'm not gonna skip all of them. But I really do wish I could. Because the fun thing about YouTube is watching the videos, not making them. Trust me, if you're not a YouTuber. You don't want to make YouTube videos. They take hours. Hours and hours of just talking. Unless you have one of these silent gameplays. Which is also okay. I mean, it's okay. Not bad. And this is, I have no idea which shrine. But you got the ability to create. And you press L on your Nintendo Switch. If you don't have a Nintendo Switch and playing this, then I can't help you now. So we're gonna rotate this, and then we're gonna place it down. And don't worry, if it falls down, you're not dead, because there's metal down there. And now you're gonna like glue these two together. You're gonna rotate and glue them together, like this. And then you don't want to press on stick. You just want to like rotate them. And I am not good at getting these chests. I mean, I see a couple of chests here and there, but I'm not really good at getting them. I might fail. But I did it in my last gameplay that I thought was gonna work, but turns out it was a complete failure. Now, you're gonna have to run up this, because if you just walk up, it's not gonna work. You'll like slip down. You have just enough stamina. Then you're gonna kick this chest, and you're gonna get an amber. And you're gonna pop on down. And there's not gonna be any constructs. Now, the second chest I am not gonna get. It's way too hard for me. No, you don't have to take the ones to unstick, but I am not doing it either. I'm just taking the hook that was on the ground, and you're gonna have to. You have to get on it very fast, otherwise it's gonna leave on without you. And over there, there's gonna be a green light, and it's not a shrine inside a shrine. That's basically gonna be the end. It's like those weird mummies in Breath of the Wild that you see in the end. Only now it's stone statues. And this cutscene I can't even skip. So, lucky you guys. You have done well to reach this place. We offer this light that will cleanse you of evil. And there's gonna be a little cutscene. It's very bright, so maybe wear sunglasses. I know that wasn't a joke, but it was pretty funny. Now it's gonna go into the hand, and Link's gonna be pretty shocked, and he's gonna be like, what's happening? That didn't look good. And then light a blessing. This is like the spirit orbs in Breath of the Wild. May the light of blessing grant you the strength you seek. And then there's gonna come not any more cutscenes. For me, it takes hours. Like, it feels like hours just to get this loading screen to go. For me, because I don't like waiting in this game. I hate waiting. But this, I think, is the end of our video. This is the end of our video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember to like and subscribe. Comment down below if you want me to do something next.